Hello everyone, how are you doing? My name is Ombonya Kini and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, karibu sana, and thank you so much for watching this video today. Thank you so much guys for subscribing and always watching my videos. Today's video is kind of interesting because I am going to be showing you what I eat every day this week. So I only cook once a day, so those are what, 5-6 meals. Yes, let's pray I cook every day, because I am not sure I'm going to be cooking every day, but everything that I cook I'll be recording for you guys to see. Sijui nani alisema Wakikuyu hatupiki. Mashakura mashakura. It is you. Si hata viazi ni chakula. So let's do this. Let's cook. So welcome to my kitchen.
Hi guys, today I'm making pilau. Yes, and not njeri. So I'll need rice. I already have my beef marinated. I will need onion and of course pilau masala. I have salt, and I have ginger garlic paste. You can have other spices. I just like to keep my recipe just simple, because pilau sikufunzwa kupika pilau, but we try. So in a pot I added my meat, and I went ahead and added some oil. I will also add some water because I need this beef soft. So I go ahead and salt that and then leave it to cook. So it's already cooked after a few minutes, and I'm going to transfer this so that in the same pot I can add my onion. With pilau, you want to be generous with the oil, and also make sure that your onion turns brown. I know my pot is burnt, but I'm going to go ahead and add my ginger and garlic paste. If you have other spices, this is where you add them. Also guys, when you're adding your pilau masala, be careful, just add enough. I did not measure because then I think it depends with your rice, the amount of rice. I like to leave it to cook for a bit before I add back my meat. Like I said, be careful with the pilau masala, because then if you put a lot, then your pilau becomes bitter and of course not tasteful at all. So I will go ahead and add my rice, which is rinsed already, and after which I will add some water, and I think we are done cooking. I mean, this is the easiest recipe. Don't forget to salt your pilau though. And I prefer to cook mine on low heat. It might take you a while, but make sure that your pilau is well done without burning, of course. So low heat guys. So I just leave this on for a while, and yeah, it's cooked. I mean, what is njeri about this pilau? Nisisikie mtu njeri bado, hapana. Hii ni pilau. Hii ni pilau ya Kiambu. Inakaanga hivyo. Also guys, how do you like to serve your pilau? Because I think everyone should serve with either kachumbari ama raw tomato. It hits different. So I'm going to go ahead and serve mine. Voila. Hey, this looks good, and I'm starving. I am starving. So I'll just leave you guys and enjoy this meal. I mean, look at this. Okay, bye-bye. Hi guys, today I'll be making chapati, dengu and cabbage. I will need plain white flour, oil and salt for the chapatis, and of course I'll need the mung beans for the stew. I will start with chapatis. So this is just me laying down my dough so that I can be able to partition and roll my chapatis. This is because I love my chapatis soft and layered. If you haven't watched my video on how I make my chapatis, I have a video up on my YouTube channel. I'll just leave a link in the description box and you can watch how I make my chapatis soft and layered step by step. So I'm done with chapatis and I will go ahead and just start on my stew, where I will need onion and tomato and of course dengu, and I will need onion too for my steamed cabbage. So in a pot I will add my onion because I'll start with dengu, and I'll add some oil, which I did not measure because I believe it depends with how much food you're making. After cooking for a few minutes, wait for it to turn brown, and then I added my tomato, which I blended. This is because I wanted a consistent sauce. I'll go ahead and salt this and then leave it for a few minutes to simmer. So this is how it looks after a few minutes. I'll go ahead and add my dengu and leave for some minutes. Looks like this after a few minutes, and I will leave it for a few more, and I'll go ahead and start on my cabbage. So in a pot I added my white onion and some oil, of course. And after the onion turned brown, I added my cabbage. And I leave my cabbage on for a few more minutes. Just not so many minutes, otherwise you're going to overcook your cabbage. So just a few minutes, and yeah, I think that's ready. So my meal is ready. So I have the dengu, I have cabbage, and I'll go ahead and plate this. Look at that. So I have the chapati, I have my bowl of dengu, and I have some cabbage. And I will love you and leave you and try this food now. Bye bye. Hi guys, I'll be making mash and beef stew today. So I have my mash. I will need onion and carrots. I'll need tomato, and I will need capsicum and beef for the stew, of course. But I will start with my mash. So in a pot, I'm going to add my onion, and I'll cook that until it turns brown. Of course, I added some oil. Once it turns brown, I'm going to add my potatoes. Make sure you don't burn your onion because then it will show on your mash. When you're mashing it, I mean. After cooking it for a few minutes, it looks like this. So I went ahead and added some water. Radufu is a must. Make sure you salt that to taste, and then I left that to cook. So once it's cooked, if you have excess water, drain it, but do not like throw the water away because potatoes can be so dry. So just put it away somewhere, and you can keep adding as you mash. At this point it's ready, but you can add butter if you want to. So I'll start on my stew. I will start with my beef, which I've salted. This is where you add your spices if you have any, but I'll just add salt and oil, and then I will leave that to cook for a few minutes. Then I went ahead and added my carrots. Cooked that for a few minutes and then added my onion. Do not mind how burnt my pot looks. So I added more oil because I felt like it was getting a bit dry. So I added some water because you know, it was burning. So I then went ahead and added some tomatoes, and I left that to cook for a while. And then I added capsicum. This is actually almost ready, and voila. So here I have my mash, I have my stew, and of course I added some avocado because avocado is life. Hi guys, today I'm making steamed rice, chicken curry and potatoes. Of course I will need rice, and for the chicken curry I have chicken marinated already. I have some onion, oil of course, and 1 tomato. I will add some coconut cream, and instead of using curry powder, I'm going to be using curry sauce. So for the potatoes, I have my potatoes peeled and ready, and onion and some turmeric. I'll start with rice. In a pot I added water and oil and then added my rice. I do not wait for my water to boil before adding rice, so it's really up to you. And I leave that to cook. Here is the rice, and I'm not sure if it's called steamed rice if it was not made with a rice cooker, but oh wow, turned out well. So I will go ahead and start on the potatoes. So in a pot I added some onion and oil, waited for it to turn brown before adding my turmeric. Guys, I rarely measure anything because I cook according to what I have. So if the turmeric is enough, then I salted this, and I'm going to go ahead and add my potatoes. So before adding water, I'll leave this to cook for a while. And then I'm going to add water. Make sure you cover your potatoes with water, and don't forget to salt that, guys. So I'll leave this to boil for a few minutes, not even a few minutes, anyway, until they cook. So yeah, so the progress is good. They're looking good. Not ready yet though. I think they are ready now. I mean, look at them, appetizing, delicious. Okay, I can't wait to eat this. So I go ahead and start on my stew, the curry stew. I added my chicken in a pot, added some onion salt and table salt. The chicken is cooked after a few minutes, so I wanted it soft, so I left it for a few minutes, and I'm going to transfer this so I can use the same pot. I added some onion and some oil. Once turned brown, I added my tomato, which I blended. Guys, you can add the spices. I didn't, so I'm going to go ahead and add my curry cream. I love how it looks. If you're using the powder, is okay. I just prefer the cream because it's already like made. So I'm going to leave this to simmer for a few minutes. Looks good. I'm going to put back my chicken. And leave that to cook for a while. When adding the cream, I just added a bit because the cream is so thick and you don't want like the cream, the coconut to overpower the curry. So just for the taste. And this is looking really good. I mean, look at this. So I'll leave that to cook for a while, for a few minutes after I add the coconut cream. I don't cook it for so many minutes. And it is done. So I'm going to plate this. This looks good. So I have my rice, my potato, and my chicken curry. I mean, I'm so impressed by how much I've cooked this week, but this is nice. This looks so good. So bye. Hi guys, so I'm going to be making ugali, choma and kachumbari today. I lost files on how I made these lamb chops, so I'm not sure how I lost them, but I did, and it's sad. So I'll just go ahead and make my ugali. I don't know how to explain how to make ugali, and I don't measure anything, like I just make it. So I'm sorry I can't explain that. So I love to cook my ugali on low heat and just like leave it. So this has been here for a few minutes. This is how it looks like. And I'm going to be leaving it for a few more minutes. And as you can see, I don't like it hard because it gets harder when it's cold. So I'll leave that on for a few more minutes and make my kachumbari. Look at that avocado. So I'm going to be needing tomato and onion, chop that up and mix it up and salt it. So this was a pretty easy meal, apart from the fact that I lost that file. So I'm going to plate this. Hii part ya ugali ya juu inaitangwa nini? By the way, I do not know. Na English. Najua na Kikuyu. Hata Kiswahili sijui. Okay, ni maisha. So I'm going to go ahead and plate this. So I have my choma, I have my kachumbari, and of course my ugali. And I'm starving, so I'm going to go ahead and eat. Cheers! Hi guys, how are you doing today? We are going to be making beef matoke. So I have my matoke and potatoes. Do not mind my chipped polish. So I have my matoke peeled and ready, my potatoes, onion and carrots, and I have my tomatoes here and coriander, and of course the beef. And I will start cooking the beef. In a pot, I added my beef, and I'm going to go ahead and add some oil. I have already added salt, and I will leave this to cook for a few minutes or until it's soft. I added some water because I'm going to go ahead and add my carrots. This is because I love my carrot soft and just not fried. So I boil it a bit to make it softer, and then once cooked, I transferred my beef, and in the same pot I added onion, and once the onion got brown, I added my tomato. I will leave this for a while to simmer, and I will go ahead and put my beef back. I don't like my matoke mashed, so I'm going to cook the potatoes first a bit, so I leave this to cook for a while, after which I will add my matoke now. So as you can see, it's already cooked, it's cooking, and when it's almost ready, I added my coriander and left it for a minute or two. Looks so good already. So this is the outcome, and I served that with avocado, because why not, and because I'm just going to tell you bye now and enjoy this food.
That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I sure did enjoy the meal. So I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to share, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. Bye bye.